What's up, y'all? Jersey Jules back. It's been a while, right? I haven't posted a video in a couple of months. I've been pretty busy, but here we are back on the couch where it all began. Got my boy Gizmo with me. It's my little Yorkie. Don't let him kid you. He's a vicious killer. Look at him. Look at the camera. He's a vicious killer. He'll bite you. This one will bite you. My big dog won't. So, a couple of people have been saying I disappeared off the map. Wanted to know what I was up to, how I've been doing. I've been doing good. I've been busy all summer. Obviously, the kids had off from school, so I've been doing a lot of family things. So I've been too busy to do a video. The house has been just nonstop packed with the kids, and I've been working a lot because obviously with my job, the summer months it gets really busy, and we have a lot of guys off, so I've been working a lot of overtime, a lot of extra shifts. So I've been busy. We did some traveling this summer. I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to do a video from where I was. It was so gorgeous. We went to Portugal and then Lithuania. I'm not Portuguese. My wife's not Portuguese, but she is Lithuanian, so we went to visit family in Lithuania. We did Portugal first, then flew to Lithuania. We did it with the airline miles. Didn't pay anything except for taxes for 4 tickets. I'll tell you a little something. My wife did it with these mileage plus credit cards where like she opened up an account and would get a certain amount of points and then would get a certain amount of points for getting me a secondary card, like as a secondary user. And then I would open up the same account and do the same thing and get her as a secondary user. So we got a shit ton of points, and then we would basically use those cards to pay our bills and everything for those couple of for like a year or so till the what do you call they started charging you a fee at the end of the year. We would close that and reopen another one and transfer the points, and we did that for I think 2 years, and we got enough points to fly to Europe for free, and we had enough left over for some hotel rooms and stuff. But so yeah, we flew to Europe. We did Airbnbs for the first time, which was actually pretty effortlessly. We stayed in some pretty nice little houses and condos, and stayed with our family in Lithuania, and it was a good time. So yeah, Portugal, gorgeous. I highly recommend if anybody ever gets the chance to go there. Absolutely go there. It's some of the most gorgeous beaches I've ever seen in my life. I had a really good time. And for those of you that follow me on Instagram, Jersey Jules 1974 on Instagram. You'll see some of the pictures I posted from Europe this summer. We had a really good time in Portugal. Lithuania was all right. The airline lost my luggage for 4 days, so I had no clean underwear and socks and clothes, and I had to go out and buy underwear and socks, and I had to wear my actually. Good thing I lost weight because I had to wear my father-in-law's clothes for a couple of days there with the same jeans and different shirts and stuff. But it worked out. We got our luggage. I got my clothes. I got my favorite cactus shirt back that I was complaining I lost. So that worked out. But the food the food in Portugal, oh my God, delicious. For those of you that are afraid to get the surgery, saying life is over, I'm not going to be able to eat again. Let me tell you something. I ate like absolute shit in Portugal. I ate pastries. The pastries there, oh my God, I love the pastries. They had these I don't even know what they were. They were like a little corn muffin, but made of rice or something, and they had this croissant filled with like a cream, and it was all like a lot of it was fresh. Some of it we got fresh from Aldi's. The Portuguese rolls would come out warm from Aldi's. It was just the food was phenomenal. I tried octopus for the first time. The beer there, I was drinking this beer, and a lot of people say you can't drink beer once you have the surgery. Bullshit, you can drink beer, you just can't eat and drink beer at the same time. You got to give it some time in between. You're not going to stretch your pouch. Drink the beer from a glass. You'll be all right. Don't chug it. You'll throw up. But you could drink a beer. You could drink a couple of beers over a couple of courses of a couple of hours. It's not a big deal. It's not going to kill you. You could drink beer. You could drink wine. But the beer I was drinking there was Sagres, which is a Portuguese beer. It was absolutely phenomenal beer. I will say that. The octopus was good. The desserts were great. Had some swordfish steak. Had some filet mignons and Porto sauce, and they're known for their Porto wine, so the sauce was incredible. The scenery, the beaches, the cliffs, the hiking. I really wish that my wife and I went without the kids, which is kind of screwed up because we did a lot more active hiking. I wanted to walk a lot more. I wanted to explore a lot more. And there's a lot of walking you have to do in Portugal through the cities, a lot of hills, the beaches. There's a lot of rocks, a lot of hiking, a lot of up and down steps, and the kids were nonstop complaining. So if you're going to go to Portugal, I recommend leaving the kids home and doing it as a romantic getaway because it would have been a lot nicer with just my wife and I. But the Airbnbs we stayed. So where we went in Portugal, we started off in southern Portugal, a place called Porches, which is actually the southernmost point of Portugal in that area. And I like southern Portugal better. We went to a couple of different locations close by around there, a couple of different beaches. Then we drove up to Lisbon, which is the capital. I really didn't like Lisbon too much. It was too New York City-ish for me, which is not what I was looking for. I was looking to get away from that whole hustle and bustle of the city. But we spent the day in Lisbon, and then the rest of the time we stayed in a place called Sintra. It was up towards the mountainy region, the mountain roads, driving up there. Oh my God, was insane. The views were insane. We went to a couple of castles up there. I went to a place called, I believe it was called Cabos de Roca, which is the farthest, most western point of the continent of Europe. And there's a point you could walk out where there's a flag, a Portuguese flag all the way out. You could hike down there. My wife and kids stayed up top. I went down there. Super dangerous. I did it. Whatever. I got life insurance. I'm worth more dead than alive anyway, so it's cool. Made it back, and then we hit Lithuania, visit family. Went to Kaunas, visited Vilnius. Lithuania, definitely not known for their cuisine. I will tell you that. Didn't like the food that much there. Didn't like the pastries as much as I did in Portugal. But the beer, I will say they had a lot of good beer and liquors. So I pretty much stayed drunk the whole time I was there. So for 2 weeks, I ate like shit, drank like shit, and I came back and I didn't gain a pound. I left 220. I was 225-ish pounds. I came back at 226 point something. And that's where I've been at. I've been floating between 224 and 228 was like point something is the highest I've hit when I retain a little water. But yeah, I'm maintaining it, man. I'm working out. And aside from the traveling, what I've been doing now is actually, let me show you. We'll take a little walk to my garage and I'll show you what I've been doing for exercise. But that's the point I want to make with this video is you really have to exercise. You're not gonna maintain the weight loss just by eating smaller portions alone. You have to exercise. You have to get out and exercise. And besides my weightlifting routine, I figured I wanted to add a little more cardio into my life. So I found a new passion of mine, which was mountain biking. You can see that's a bike I bought about 2 years ago. Actually, longer than that. About 3 years ago, when I was 300 pounds. It was my first dual suspension mountain bike. It's a Cannondale. I bought that. I rode it a couple of times, and then I wound up having my first shoulder surgery. And then I put it away. I didn't ride it for a while. And then I used to ride it in my early 20s, and I stopped for a while because I got very heavy. So I wound up having a first shoulder surgery. Really rode a few times since then. Had a second shoulder surgery, then had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Lost all this weight. Haven't stepped foot on the bike till I got back from Lithuania, and I was bored. My wife and kids stayed there an extra 3 weeks, so I was kind of bored. I was looking for a different workout regimen. I picked the bike up, and I was amazed at how fast and how easy I could bike again. So I kind of got into biking like really hardcore lately. So what did I do? I went out and I bought another bike. This one is a 27 plus tire bike. It's got a much fatter tire on it. This is a very, very expensive bike. I slept on the couch 2 nights because of that investment that I made right there. But it's an investment in my health. And that's how I sold it to my wife. It's an investment in my health. I actually just got back from a 15-mile bike ride with a crew, a lot younger than me, and I'm able to keep up with them. This right here is a Santa Cruz high tower bike. It's a carbon fiber, very light bike, very expensive, brand new. I couldn't afford it brand new. Brand new, it probably retailed for about $8,500, if not more. I was lucky enough to pick it up for about $3,500 used, and I'm probably going to get rid of my old Cannondale bike. Hopefully somebody comes out and buys it today, actually. Yeah, 2 days on the couch for that. But it is an investment in my life and my health as I sold it to my wife. And that's how you got to look at it. Invest in yourself. Invest in your health. Invest in your life. Invest in living a long, healthy, prosperous life. Invest in your exercise. It's never a waste of money as long as you're out there doing something. And I love to be out there on the trails in the nature. I can't road bike. I don't like road biking. I'm afraid of people texting and driving. So I like to go in the woods and explore the trails and see nature. And it's really beautiful to connect. And honestly, it's some time away. I go by myself. Like today, I went with a big group, but I'll go by myself in the mornings before work for 2 hours in the woods and just explore and ride the trails and really get a good workout. And it's just some peace and quiet to just reset. Get away from the wife and kids and peace and quiet and the hustle and bustle of work in the city and just the noise, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So for those of you following my channel and looking to drop some additional weight or pick up a new workout regimen, instead of running, jogging, something like that, maybe pick up some hiking. Try hiking, try mountain biking, get into movement, doing something, exercise, That's how I'm maintaining this, man. I eat pretty loose, man. I'm not going to say I have a super clean diet. Like, I'll have some junk once in a while. Like, I ate and drank like absolute crap on vacation, and I maintained that from exercise, man. I was doing push-ups and sit-ups on vacation and, doing a lot of walking. And I recommend just exercise. Get out and move, man. Whether you walk, you don't have to lift weights. You don't have to be a power lifter. You don't have to go nuts, killing yourself in the gym. I personally do lift weights still, but my body's starting to feel, the fatigue of being 44, going on 45 years old. And, I see a lot of these kids in the gym on juice and working out. And I'm still a big guy, but I'm feeling the fatigue of doing it, man. I want to kind of slow down and just get a better workout with something different. So that's why I've been doing the biking. I may start getting into doing some hiking also, and like maybe some climbing some moderate rocks. We'll see how it goes. But my recommendation is just get out and exercise, move. I mean, whatever your ability is. If you walk. If you want to hike. If you want to climb rocks, ride a bike. Even having sex is exercise, man. If you could get your bump and grind on and find your groove, that's exercise. You could burn a couple 100 calories, doing the nasty. It's for your health, man. That's how you sell it to your partner. It's for my health, gets my heart rate up. Anything that gets your heart rate up is exercise. And I find it's not as boring and monotonous, and it doesn't feel like exercise if it's something you like and something you enjoy. And that's why I do the mountain bike, and I enjoy it. Even like climbing up a hill and huffing and puffing, I'm having fun. It's not like sitting on a treadmill in a gym, stationary bike in the gym. It's I'm out there. It's enjoyable, and it affords me the opportunity to come home and maybe be a little more slack or loose on my diet than I normally would be or could be, because I'm burning a shit ton of calories doing it. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I've been traveling, enjoying family, enjoying the kids, enjoying nature, riding my bike, just being me, man. I'm just living life, living the second chance I got on life, second lease, whatever you want to say. I'm just living it up, man. That's that's all I wanted to touch base with this video, is just get out there and do something. Because sitting at home on the couch, well, I'm actually, it's pretty ironic, I'm sitting on the couch talking to you, but sitting at home on the couch is not going to cut it. It's not going to change your life. You got to make a decision to change you. You got to make a decision to be the best version of you that you can be. And I'm enjoying this time period of my life, the wisdom I've gathered throughout the years, and just the health that, the good health that I'm having right now. Knock on wood. I'm enjoying it, man. And I will tell you, since I lost the weight, I still have a lot of aches and pains, but they're different. They're more from pushing myself physically in the gym or on the trails or doing whatever it is that I'm doing. It's more aches and pains. So I will give you a word of caution. Just go at your own pace, because you can and will injure yourself with the ability to work out harder and longer and faster. Your body will, at a certain point, level up where you're going to start getting injuries or feeling some aches and pains. So that I will tell you, take it easy and be careful with that. Just go at your own pace, pick and choose your battles, know your ability, know your limits. And that's the big thing with me is I'm kind of a jerk off and I don't know my limits. I still kind of feel in my head mentally that I'm a lot younger than I am, and I kind of forget sometimes I'm 44 going on 45, and I'll just push myself a little too hard and I'll pay for it for a couple of days. But you just got to get right back out there, know how to recover, give your body a little recovery and rest time, because you can actually overtrain and over exercise. That is a thing. You can do that. So just know your limits, know your ability. Know your level where you need to be at, and if you feel it's time to level up and you need to push yourself a little bit more, then so be it. That's just it comes with, you'll figure it out. You'll know your own body and your limits. But other than that, the aches and pains from working out, I haven't been sick as much as I used to get sick. I used to be sick all the time. I used to have the perpetual sinus infection. I just used to feel like shit most of the time, and just always have like a headache or something. Like I'd always get sick. And knock on wood, my immune system since I lost weight has been phenomenal. I don't know if it's because I'm eating better or I just, maybe it's a mental thing, but I feel like I've been sick a lot less. I haven't really gotten the flu or anything like that. Knock on wood again. I don't want to jinx myself. I probably just did. I'm probably going to come down with the flu in 20 minutes after shooting this video. But yeah, that's it, man. Just the point of this video is just for me to ramble on and blah blah, talk a bunch of nonsense, tell you what I did all summer, and tell you to just get out there and move your ass. I mean, seriously, just move it. That's you're not going to lose weight sitting on a couch. You're not going to live a healthy lifestyle sitting on a couch. Just from me to you, from Jersey Jules to you, just move your ass, okay? And that's pretty much the summary of this video. So for all my followers and my watchers from day one, keep up the good work. I had a few people tell me that I'm their inspiration, and I tell you that really feels good, and that gets me a little choked up inside just thinking about that. But if I could inspire you, then I'm glad. That's my ultimate goal in this the videos that I do, and my Instagram with posting pictures of food and stuff. That's my ultimate goal, is to motivate you and to let you know that don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid to take this step in your life. If surgery is what you are leaning towards, you'll live a normal life. You're going to be normal. I mean, listen, first couple of months, I'm not going to lie to you, absolutely suck. It definitely absolutely sucks. It's a transition phase. But once you transition 6 months, 8 months, a year after the surgery, you live a normal life. Like, look at my Instagram. Look at the stuff I'm eating. I'm able to eat just a lot less of it. Look at the exercises I'm able to do. Look, you're going to live a normal life. Don't be afraid. You're going to live a better quality of life, a longer life. And that is the reason that I did this, is for my family. And one thing always keeps coming to my mind, like when people say, well, why'd you do the surgery? Listen, and this is what I tell them. You don't see any 300-pound 80-year-olds, do you? You don't. You really don't. So I didn't want to die young. I want to live the fullest and best version of my life that I can, and be around for the people that love me as long as I can, and also be around for the people that can't stand me and just annoy the shit out of them for as long as I can, basically. So, yeah, that's it for today. That's my words of advice. Move your ass. Don't be afraid. Oh, I almost forgot. Got my grill fixed. You'll see me smiling a lot more in my videos now. I had some bad dental work done on my front teeth back in the days. So a lot of my videos I'm talking with my bottom lip and I'm not smiling. If you notice, I got my front teeth done, fixed, all crowned up, a little whitened up a little bit. So my confidence is back with my smile. I'll be smiling a lot more in my videos. I'll be smiling a lot more on my Instagram with the cheesy smiles. Driving you nuts, pissing people off, whatever, I don't care. But yeah, that happened too, just to let you know. So yeah, move your ass, enjoy life, live life, find something you like to do, and exercise. All right? So I'm going to sign out. I'll see you in a couple of months or a couple of weeks, whenever I decide to shoot another video. But just want to let you know I'm still alive, still maintaining, still feeling good. Jersey Jules signing out.